Hey, welcome to the Poker Night in America studios. It is Chris Hansen along with Todd Anderson here. Going to do our drawing today for King of the Hill and Poker Night in America. Very excited to do this. It's a $50K buy-in. 4 huge names are going to be playing heads-up matches for a winner-take-all jackpot, and also playing, of course, for the Poker Night in America King of the Hill belt. We'll get to the seat assignments or the match assignments in just a couple of moments. But Todd, I know that with Poker Night in America, I was doing a radio interview yesterday, and we were talking about how the poker season kind of has the pre-WSOP and the post-WSOP, that it, rightfully so, kind of takes all the poker oxygen out, and we've got a big fall coming up.
Yeah, we're really going to get busy here in the next couple weeks. We're going to be heading to Florida in about 10 days.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing the Big Four, which we've done the last 2 years. We've got Maria Ho and Ali Najad as the MCs this year coming back. There are 4 huge tournaments with guarantees. I believe the whole guarantee is something like $7.5 million with 4 different events. We film the cash games. We've got a high stakes cash game down there for 3 consecutive days. Then after that, we go to New York. We have a new casino up in Schenectady where we're doing the King of the Hill.
Yep.
And something new. I think a lot of people are excited about it. And then we're about to announce a trip to LA coming up in September. We're going to the Gardens Casino in Hawaiian Gardens, California in the middle of September. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. And I think we all in all will end up with about 9 events from now until the end of the year. So we'll be busy.
It is interesting how World Series of Poker, obviously, you know, people pay so much attention to that. But then as, you know, kind of people get in a regular schedule again with fall and with their travels, and a lot of big names obviously coming to a lot of the events. So that's going to be exciting.
Well, this was actually, I'm going to give credit to Mac Lance. This was kind of his idea, King of the Hill. I wanted to call it King of the Phil. You know, like a play on words.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Nobody really dug it. In fact, he basically said he'd quit if we did it that way. But anyway, King of the Hill is a brand new initiative. Hopefully it's something we can continue to do, but it's heads-up matches with 4 really prominent poker players, and it should be a lot of fun.
So the first round of the King of the Hill in Schenectady is August 22nd. You can watch it live on Twitch, or if you're in that area, you can come out and see us in upstate New York. And then the championship will be the following day on the 23rd. So there'll be 3 matches in total, the 2 opening round matches, and then the championship match with a winner taking all. By my math, is $200,000.
You're very good.
Thank you. That was I took all morning to think of that.
And I'm here kind of like I'm like PricewaterhouseCooper
to make sure you do this
I want
right?
to make sure that this is completely random, and that's why we're doing this today. We don't want to have anybody accusing us of favoritism.
Okay.
It's completely random, the setup for this match. So, should we do it?
People don't go over the top for stuff like that on the internet,
Not
do
for
they?
200,000.
No, not at all. All right, so first what we're going to do is we're going to show you each of the cards and who they represent and tell you who's going to be playing in that King of the Hill match. First of all, we've got the King of Hearts. That's going to represent Phil Hellmuth. You might have heard of him. He's kind of a big deal. Next, King of Diamonds. That is Frank Casella. Is going to be the King of Diamonds. Or, excuse me, King of Diamonds is Dan Cates, Jungle Man. I'm getting excited about this. So the King of Diamonds is Dan Casella, Jungle Man.
No, Dan Cates.
Dan Cates.
Don't worry, guys, we're live.
This is live.
Not enough coffee. This is why we do everything in post, edited. Okay, Frank Casella, King of Clubs. Right? Frank Casella, King of Clubs. And King of Spades is going to be Doug Polk. Because it's pointy like his hair.
Okay, you turn around. I'm going to mix these
All
up,
right, sounds good.
All right, they're just going to come off the top.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Got them all mixed? All right, so here we go. Our very first match will feature King of Diamonds, and that is Jungle Man. Dan Cates will be in the first match. Our second match will be Doug Polk in the second match. So this is match number 1, taking on Dan Jungle Man Cates in the first match at King of the Hill in Schenectady, New York at the brand new Rivers Casino will be Frank Casella. And so that means that Doug Polk has drawn Phil Hellmuth. So there are your battles. It will be Doug Polk versus Phil Hellmuth. And then in your other match will be Jungle Man, Dan Cates versus Frank Casella, and they will all be putting up $50,000 of their own money, and they'll all be going for the
try
belt.
this on.
This is how they do it in the boxing world. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
The King of the Hill belt.
This is hot.
And I'd rather have the $200,000.
Really?
I mean, this belt is nice and all, but I'd rather have the $200K that goes with this. So again, you can watch it live on Twitch. You can get there through PokerNight.com, and also you'll be able to see it on CBS Sports Network as part of our regular programming for Poker Night in America. It's going to be very exciting. Again, it's August 22nd and 23rd, Schenectady, New York, at the brand new Rivers property. If you're in that area, come and see us. If not, watch it all go down on Twitch.
Todd, where can you see us next as well?
The next event, we're going to be in Florida at the Hard Rock Casino for the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open. $5 million guaranteed main event, 4 tournaments over 4 days.
It's going to be very exciting. There's a lot of stuff coming very soon, and some other big announcements that'll be coming as we go from summer into fall with Poker Night in America. But as Todd said, about 9 events between now and the end of 2017 yet to come. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll see you in Florida and at King of the Hill.